So in this video, we're going to give you the best class setup to the Ppsh SMG, and we're also going to give you a loadout that you can use when you're playing Rebirth. But if you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we try to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. And also click the link in the description down below and subscribe to our second YouTube channel, as we will be posting more content over there as well with these new weapons. So the Ppsh overall has been an extremely fun SMG to use inside Warzone. Now, we have only had the chance to play it in the Rebirth maps, and we haven't really got a chance to do any testing on this gun yet because there's no private lobbies available at the moment. But from the feel of this gun, it feels super good. The iron sights are extremely clean, and to be fair, it kind of feels like the MP5 from Modern Warfare, and it performs overall just extremely well, especially inside Rebirth. We all need to see how it performs inside the bigger maps, and we'll see how that goes. But in terms of the class setup, I'll tell you what the best class setup is just now. So you obviously want to use that GRU suppressor. It gives you sound suppression, damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. So it's definitely going to be the best attachment, but we all know this by now. Then for the barrel, personally, I've not actually been using any of these barrels. I've unlocked every single one. I've tried one or two of them out. I've even tried the Task Force out as well, but I don't necessarily think you're going to get a huge benefit from the Task Force barrel. Plus, it does increase the horizontal and vertical recoil, and this gun does have a lot of horizontal recoil from what I could feel in game. So I don't use any barrel whatsoever. Then for ammunition, you want to use that 71 round drum. It's just a ridiculously large magazine, and with the build I'm about to show you, it doesn't really hurt your ADS all that much. So definitely go for this magazine attachment. It doesn't really hurt your ADS too much, like I mentioned. Then for the rear grip, you have to use the Serpent Wrap. The Serpent Wrap is what makes this gun perform really well, even with that large magazine on there. It gives you a much faster ADS speed. Then what I was using is the Spetsnaz PKM stock. Now, we all know my favorite stock is actually that Raider stock that I have not unlocked just yet, but I've got a feel for what the strafe speed is like with the PKM stock, and it's still an amazing attachment. So one I would recommend is either the Spetsnaz stock or the Raider stock once you unlock it. Personally, I'll be going for the Raider because you get a faster sprint to fire time, because that is what the attachment does overall. But what I'm going to be doing just now is using this PKM stock until I unlock that Raider stock. And again, like I said, the PKM stock is still a great option as well. And then lastly, what I've been using is actually the steady aim laser. Now, you could go for the 5mm laser, but like I said, you don't want to hurt your aim down sight time that much. So I've been using the steady aim laser, and I've been absolutely frying people with this SMG. It feels much better than the FFAR1 in my opinion, and I don't know if that's just me because I couldn't wait any longer for a SMG meta to be in the game. But like I said, this is one of the best builds for the Ppsh SMG. The only thing I don't like about this gun is the way it looks. Kind of looks a bit weird, but other than that, the gun is amazing. Then what to pair it with. So the AMAX is a gun that has been amazing since the beginning of Warzone, since it's been added. So there's not really much changes to this gun overall. You don't really want to be using the AUG or the M16 because they did get a nerf. So we'll go with the AMAX, mono suppressor, Zodiac barrel, 45 round mags, commando foregrip, and then the VLK optic. Now, you can go for a slightly more closer range version of this gun, especially if you're using it in that Rebirth game mode at the moment. So you can take off the optic, you can take off the mags, leave the 30 round mags available, use the iron sights on the gun, and go for the stippled wrap, and also go for the tac laser for that faster ADS time. You could also even use that new sniper rifle, which we'll make a separate video all about as well. But for the perks, I'm using Quick Fix, especially in Rebirth. I think this is extremely important, and especially if you're playing that Kingslayer game mode, this could be extremely useful. Overkill to run 2 weapons and battle hardened, and then Semtex and a stun grenade. So if you enjoyed this video, and we're one of the very first people to make a class setup on this new SMG, don't forget to leave us a like, subscribe, and click the link in the description to subscribe to our second channel as well. And thank you very much for watching.